Hello everybody, welcome to another Worldbox video. Today we are doing a battle for the United States. I split this up into 4 regions, the North and the South, you know, a little bit of a civil war thing. And then we got the Southwest and the Northwest. Let's see what happens. Now, if I had to bet which region is going to win, I would say the Southwest. They have a lot of minerals and things like that there. And which region I think is going to lose first, I think is the South. And that is purely because swamps are really bad in this game, so they don't really get Florida over here other than as just a terrible region, whereas Florida in real life really isn't that bad off on natural resources. We'll see what happens. The Northwest has done a really good job and built another village already, so they're expanding really quickly, and you can see their population is quite ahead. Now the Southwest is actually the most behind. Maybe my guess was off because they got a bit more desert land here, and that just isn't so good for their civilization. It looks like every area now has 2 villages at least. The problem is for the South and the North, they built right up next to each other, so they're probably going to go to war first. The Southwest and the Northwest did this as well, but it's not really blocking anyone in like it is with the North here. So let's see what happens. Northwest is planning a war, and that is almost certainly against the Southwest because they want to expand into that region, and they've got a lot more population, so I'd bet they're going to win that one. Here we go. Here comes the war. Let's see all these people run on in. Okay, we got some fairly small armies here. Southwest armies kind of pushing in. Now, I have the stealing borders function turned off, but apparently they're still allowed to steal borders. The Southwest just stole most of the Northwest, and now the Northwest just stole it back. So we'll see what happens. The thing that matters here is whichever nation truly has the most armies is what matters when stealing borders happens. And I don't know why it's still allowing them to steal borders. I have it turned off, and they're trying to claim this one back, but they got people fighting it off, so it's just not working. The Northwest did not invest in armies very heavily. Now they're almost even. And the thing you got to keep in mind here is warring is not always your best bet though, because there are 4 nations involved here, so if they just keep expanding, then they're gonna have a bad time. Now the Northwest is behind, and the Southwest really does have better weapons and stuff, or at least they should. So they should be able to take over here. Their armies should be stronger. This wouldn't be the way this would go if stealing borders was actually off, but for whatever reason, that just isn't working. And this guy in the South wants to fight. This guy in the North wants peace, and it looks like the North is actually helping out with the fight against the Northwest, so that's why the Southwest has been winning these. They've been being very diplomatic. I would imagine the South is going to attack the North, and there it goes, but they're ending this war over here. The North is probably going to lose this war though. The South has got them boxed in, and they have got so much armies it seems. But man, they're losing land already. They just didn't plan this out very well. The South is really winning this fight over here, but apparently the North is winning a fight over here. It doesn't look like it. Actually looks like the South got rid of all those armies, so all those lines went away. And now the North is protecting this land here, so doesn't really look like anything's changing over there. But they captured this over here somehow. How'd that happen? This is the thing with stealing borders. You just really can't tell what is going to happen ever. Wow, they didn't steal this one. They killed all the civilians there, so this little outpost here actually just got completely destroyed. And now the Southwest is going to go help against the South because the North is allied with the Southwest. So the South, they're probably gone here, honestly. And the Southwest and the Northwest, I think, is the important thing to focus on here because the Southwest has boxed in the Northwest. They got to go through this icy area here if they want to keep expanding without going through their area, and that causes wars. And now the North has taken over the South, and it's breaking its alliance with the Southwest. So we're going to see some more wars there, but the Northwest and the Southwest are going to want to go to war because they can't expand anymore. So chances are the North is going to win here. They took over the South. They just have the highest chance of winning here. And even Texas is getting colonized over here, and once again, the biomes in this game are not reflective of real life. Deserts are really bad in this game, but they're even colonizing the desert over here. They are getting aggressive. Warring expansion, it seems, as they probably want to declare war on the Southwest here as their borders are touching. We'll see what happens though. And what's with this little pocket right here? Why don't they colonize this? I don't get it. And here goes the war between the Southwest and the North, and it looks like the North has heartily won that battle, but the Southwest has a large army over here. That is not an army to be messed with. And now they're kind of like trying to swap borders over here, but I can't see the North winning this one. They just don't got that many guys in there. And the Southwest took over some territory, but the North is winning up here. They've got a lot of guys up here. Ooh, and they're taking over New Mexico. Ooh, geez, that's a big loss for the Southwest. The Northwest and the North are attacking the Southwest. The Southwest was already losing with just the North attacking them. They're done for here. This is it for them. Wow, and this area over here that was their starting area didn't even get taken over. It got destroyed. All the civilians died. And now it's just the North and the Northwest left. I think we know how this is gonna go. The North has over 3 times the population of the Northwest. Okay, now the North is fighting the Northwest. Let's see what happens. The Northwest is actually taking over some land over here. It is close to home though. And now the North is taking over the entire east side of their nation, and the south side, now they're just gonna have their starting region left. Ooh, they're losing it. Ooh, they keep losing land. They're losing here. Ooh, this one got destroyed, not even taken over. We gotta defend Washington, right? It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. The entire rest of the United States is against them. And there they go. Looks like the North was the best starting area. They have won this war. That said, if you liked this video, make certain to subscribe